At first glance, a great car show seems simple. Polished paint, brilliant chrome, owners standing proudly beside machines that represent years, sometimes decades, of dedication. But what separates a memorable show from a truly exceptional one isn't just what's on display. It's how those cars are understood. At the 30th anniversary of Keels and Wheels, that responsibility falls to judges like Kip Wasenko and Frank Campanale, men whose careers span automotive design, racing, restoration, and concours level judging. Together they represent something rare, the ability to see beyond the surface. One of the most important lessons they shared is surprisingly simple. Nobody knows more about the car than the owner. Even with decades of experience, a great judge doesn't assume. They ask, where did the car come from? What's been preserved? What's been changed? And why? Judging becomes conversation. There's also an art to how those questions are asked. Instead of pointing out something that looks wrong, a great judge might simply say, tell me about the wheels. It's a small shift, but a powerful one. It invites explanation. It preserves respect. And it often reveals more than a direct critique ever could. Of course, every judge eventually meets the passionate owner, the one with the book, a full history, documentation, a story that deserves to be told. But judging has limits. There are timelines to keep and many cars to evaluate. The challenge is knowing how to engage, how to learn, and how to move on gracefully. If there's a foundation to fair judging, it's classification. You simply cannot judge correctly if a car is in the wrong class. A race car lives a completely different life than a production vehicle. It's rebuilt, modified, purpose-driven. Wear isn't a flaw. It's part of the story. The same goes for modified versus original, preserved versus restored. Each tells a different story and must be judged accordingly. And that story is changing. Today's shows are seeing more modified builds, more European imports, a broader range of automotive expression. The hobby is evolving, and judging has to evolve with it. Beyond condition and correctness, there's something deeper. Provenance. What impact did the car have? Is it rare? Did it influence design or culture? These aren't things you always see at a glance, and often the owner holds the key to that story. One of the most meaningful moments at a show doesn't happen during judging. It happens afterward. When certain cars are brought forward, not just because they won, but because they matter. They may represent history, rarity, or simply a story worth telling. Not every important car takes home a trophy, but the best shows make sure they are still seen. What judges like Wasenko and Campanale do in just a few minutes is no small task. They interpret history. They assess authenticity. They uncover meaning. Today, platforms like AutoFame are beginning to extend that work, capturing the stories, the provenance, the details, so they can live beyond the show field, not replacing the human element, but preserving it. In the end, judging isn't about perfection, it's about significance. And the best judges don't just evaluate cars, they listen, they learn, and they reveal what others might miss. Because at a great car show, what truly stands out isn't always what shines the brightest. It's what tells the best story.